Coming up at 5, people are injured when a fireworks display goes haywire. I'm Dave Ford and I'll have that story. Now you have to eat 6 cups of watermelon to get that Viagra effect. And at 92% water, once you're ready to go, you may just be going to the bathroom. Every summer, thousands of visitors come to Lake George to take advantage of this. But this week is not about the boaters, it's about the bikers. With gas prices steadily rising, police are encouraging station owners to beef up their security. Many pharmacies now have these do-it-yourself blood pressure stations where you can come in and actually take your own blood pressure. And the nice thing about this is it's really easy. You can see how fast this mattress burns. Don't waste time trying to put it out yourself. Call 911, have the professionals do it. In Ballston Spa, I'm Dave Ford, NSRT News.
Let's go to Dave Ford in our Weather Center for a first look at your forecast. Dave?
Thanks, guys, and good morning. Now, the rain's going to be hit and miss for the morning commute, but if you're heading up to the track this afternoon, these guys are right, you're going to want to take your umbrella with you. We got a band of showers and storms that are moving through right now, and they're just about out of the capital region, which is good news for the commute. The bad news is this system to our south that'll be moving in later this morning and into the afternoon, and it's gonna stick around right through the overnight. So, flood warnings in place for the next 24 hours. Rain today, heavy at times, high of 77. Rain through the overnight. We could see over an inch before it's all done, a low of 65. So grab the umbrellas. I'll have the full forecast coming up later in the show. Guys?
Or NSRT First Warning Weather with Dave Ford.
And good morning. If you're waking up in the Capital District right now, then you are waking up to some very wet weather. But consider yourself lucky you're not down there waking up in Texas ready for a hurricane to hit. This is Hurricane Dolly, and you can see her spinning on the coast and getting ready to make landfall sometime midday today. Now, Hurricane Dolly is a Category 2 hurricane, meaning she is sustaining winds of over 96 miles per hour and gusting up to 120 miles per hour right now. That is going to wreak havoc in Texas and then inland a little later today, tonight, and tomorrow. As for us in the Northeast, we've got a series of showers and storms that have moved through in the overnight and really soaked us pretty good. You can see down to our south, though, some clearing. That's going to give us a break for the morning commute. But as you look way down to our south into Pennsylvania, Virginia, West Virginia, we've got this system that is really going to be our weather maker for the next couple of days. That is moving up here, and that is going to give us a lot of rain. In fact, flood warnings now in effect throughout the entire viewing area, and we could see up to 7 inches in localized areas from this system. So this is how it shapes up. The next 2 days, today and tomorrow, we're looking at rain, 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 77 degrees, 78 tomorrow. Now finally clearing out on Thursday, so we'll have a nice sunny day, 77, a low of 65 that night, and then Friday and Saturday, sunny with afternoon isolated showers and storms, 78, 80 degrees. And that's how things are shaping up for the weekend. Good evening and thanks for joining me. I'm Dave Ford. Vermont State Police didn't arrive at Francine Morgan's house until 2 hours after she called 911. News Channel 13's Mark Mulholland has our top story live from our Saratoga newsroom. And fire investigators are trying to figure out what sparked flames at the Rotterdam Industrial Park. The fire was discovered around 5 a.m. in a bay at Building 6, an area filled with pallets and paper goods. The roof of the building collapsed, but no one was injured. Employees had already evacuated. Same-sex couples from around the Northeast are traveling to the Berkshires to say "I do" after years of being told you can't. This after Governor Deval Patrick said okay to out-of-state gay marriages in Massachusetts. Jessica Layton caught up with a couple from Syracuse who made the drive to Pittsfield for their marriage license today. A report of a stolen car in Albany ends with the car in the river and the owner facing charges. Police say 27-year-old Michael Rivers called just before 5 this morning to say his car had been stolen, but later admitted to pushing it into the river at the Port of Albany. Record heat is posing a health risk as temperatures top out over 90 degrees for the 4th day in a row. This has prompted concern from Capital Region school officials, especially those who coach and teach physical education.
It's 4 days that have been stifling heat, which definitely affect the energy and the activity levels of the kids.
Most schools are closing early or canceling afternoon activities, including athletic events. Here at Mahonison, administrators made the call to send students home at 2:10. Now, normally, this field and the fields behind me would be teeming with activity, but not today. Today, it's just too hot to play ball.
It's hard to play when it's like really hot outside. You lose so much energy really quick.
So what can we do to keep moving and avoid heat-related injury?
In weather like this, we really throttle back the activity, frequent water breaks, things like that. So get the kids active, but keep them safe.
But Coach Doug Hallberg tells us most people wait too long before grabbing that water.
A lot of people, once they start to feel thirsty, think it's time to drink, but it's actually too late at that point. You need to hyperhydrate, get as much water in as you can ahead of time.
Storms are expected to hit the region tonight and cool things down for the rest of the week. Until then, keep yourself hydrated and try to stay cool. Dave Ford in Rotterdam, NSRT News.